Previously on our trip to the stars.
We are back on the road. This is pretty rough going.
Hey! No!
Hola. Hola a todos.
Cuando yo venía con justo en la fecha y voy.
¿Ah, sí?
Yeah.
We're here at the Lagunas Escondidas. You can see beautiful turquoise blue pools that get their color from the salt. The salt content is that high, we can float. They compare it to the Dead Sea. So that's what we're gonna try out right now. Woo!
Our destination, the Atacama Desert, was coming into reach. It would only take a few more days until we would arrive in San Pedro.
The plan for today is that we're going to stop by one of the national parks to see some of the flamingos. And I always love seeing animals in wild nature, so I really look forward to seeing them.
But before we found the flamingos, we crossed paths with these adorable creatures, which are called vicuñas. And we even found some donkeys, which clearly weren't as excited about the encounter as I was. So we carried on in search of the flamingos. And soon, we got lucky.
We finally found the flamingos, and they're down there in the lagoon. So we're gonna see if we can get a bit closer to the flamingos now.
It didn't take long though until Julian's attention was caught by something else.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 6. Oh! Restart.
No restart, but instead we jumped back on our bikes and continued with our journey. day came to an end, and as we watched the sun set, we again faced the inevitable question of where to spend the night.
Das ist doch schon mal gut hier eigentlich.
Jupp, schaut gut aus.
We were looking for a quiet place to camp, ideally with some plants and trees around for additional shelter.
Einfach hier bleiben oder was?
Ist doch top. Da hinten ist auch die Brücke sonst. Aber hier ist halt Straße, hier können wir rüber, wir können uns da vorne noch irgendwo hin, auf der anderen Seite.
Ja, da drüben.
Da sieht ja keiner was.
Da drüben?
Ja.
Okay, bin ich dafür.
Sadly though, the bridge wasn't as big as it initially had seemed.
Ja, das gibt glaube ich nichts.
Dann vielleicht doch durchs Wasser. Nice.
And after a long day of riding, when you are really exhausted, everything is just more difficult. Even just turning your bike around becomes an act in itself. And at this point, I also started to become increasingly concerned about dropping the bike in the water and damaging something. All worrying didn't help though, because in the end, we had to cross the river anyway.
Das wird was.
So after quickly checking its depth and setting up the camera, I went for it. I made it.
Geil.
Now it was Julian's turn. And he too made it.
Nice, Digga. Hammer, Alter. Richtig nice.
And while we had overcome this hurdle, we still hadn't accomplished our main objective of finding a place to camp for the night.
Hola, buenos días. ¿Sabes si hay un lugar para camping acá?
Hola, buenas. ¿Qué tal?
Por aquí no.
Quizás acá es posible.
Por la huella ahí abajito es bueno.
¿Se puede acampar acá o...?
Por ahorita el río ahí, pues,
Sí,
acá.
listo.
Hay una toma de un canal abajito ahí. Es muerto. De este mismo orilla aquí. Pero la otra huellita que antes de pasar el río.
Pero acá mismo, ¿no?
Claro, antes de pasar el río listo. Ahí le queda muerte ahí. Toman ahí y antes de pasar el río duran aquí. Justo ahí abajito más el
super. Ok, muchas gracias. Buenas noches. Ja, lass ein bisschen hier rein, dann sind wir nicht direkt an der Straße.
And as darkness fell, we finally found our place for the night.
Bitte? Ich glaube, wir haben die Dorfjugend draußen aufgefunden. Ja, ist doch geil, dann lernen wir die auch noch kennen.
With the help of our flashlights, we hurried to set up our tents. And even though it was already late, we didn't want to go to bed without a proper dinner.
Das sieht richtig nice aus schon.
So Julian set up his outdoor kitchen and started cooking.
Oh shit. Come on, man. Oh shit.
machen.
Freshly cooked. Little peppers missing.
Next time on our trip to the stars,
To the camp spot. Let's do it.
we finally make it to the Atacama Desert and prepare for a night under the stars.